Okay, we're going to ink up the hen. Here she is with Charbonnel etching ink. This is oil-based etching ink. Lisa and I decided that she would look great in a sepia color, so that's what I've got here today. And I'm going to ink it up the way you've seen me do it before, where I squeegee the ink. I haven't added anything to this ink. It's straight out of the tube, and it's a really nice. Charbonnel is one of the nicest etching inks I think you can buy. It goes on beautifully, and it's easy to wipe, which is nice. So I just sort of work it in to the lines, getting it all the way out to the edge, and just maneuvering it so that this little girl gets completely covered up with ink. And just make sure every little line has got some ink in it. And then I squeegee it back off. This stuff is valuable, just like gold. So we don't want to waste any. There we go. Now, take my phone book pages and wipe. A little blotting first, get the thickest parts off. Try not to wiggle the table too much. And I'm not putting a whole lot of pressure on here. I'm just gently, with fingers flat, lifting the excess ink off. So I change paper frequently because you just don't want to rub the ink off and on and off and on the same piece of paper. And I turn the paper too. This is, you get any little bit of ink off of her feathers, and then very little pressure, almost none, just gliding across the top. I want to clean the edges. Okay, there she is, inked up and ready to go on the plate. On the press. Oh, this is the plate. Okay. Okay, I've made a little registration template that I'm using today, and this is where I'll place the sheet of paper. The plate is going to go where these blue lines are. And then I have some little dots where I try to line up my Mokuhanga Japanese paper. Okay, I'm going to place the hen where I've got these lines marked to help give me perfect registration. Perfect registration is what I strive for. It's rare. And now I'm going to put the hen paper on. I have this hen that I printed yesterday. And this is called Shin-Kolle. Mom's going to have to follow me now. Shin-Kolle is where I glue this paper onto the print as we're working. The first thing I do, I don't want to get everything wet here, is I spritz the back of the paper. And I have a little station here. This is dry wallpaper paste. And I sprinkle it evenly across the back of this print, and spritzing it first helps keep the wallpaper paste in place when you're moving it to the plate and the press. So now I'm placing this where I have my little dots, and this does make it stickier, so you have to be careful. And we're going to go with that. Let's hope we have a nice registration. Now the paper goes where I have the registration tape. And if we're lucky, this will be perfectly registered. Put a little piece of newsprint on there just to collect any extra water. Keep my blankets dry and clean. The pressure's already set. Here we go. Got a nice resistance. Fingers crossed here. Let's see what we got. Okay. There's a print with the hen, and it's pretty nicely registered. So that's the final video, you guys. The end.